In what started as a typical conversation on the Goop podcast, Scarlett Johansson opened up about a past that many have speculated on, but few have truly understood. As she spoke with Gwyneth Paltrow, she began to peel back the layers of her brief but impactful marriage to Ryan Reynolds. Their time together was more than just a chapter in her life. It was a transformative experience that shaped her understanding of love and self. The candid insights she shared revealed sides of her story that had long remained hidden. But as she reflected on those days, what emotions still linger when she thinks of Ryan?
I will say that, at the time when I met with Noah, I was actually going through a divorce, and I didn't know what we were meeting about at all.
This rare compliment emerges during a candid chat with Gwyneth Paltrow on the Goop podcast. They talk about the past, remembering how their marriage, though short-lived, held significance when they first met abroad. Their marriage did not last long, but it marked an important chapter in her life. She looks back on those days with a sense of understanding and openness, revealing parts of her personal life that she rarely shares in public. Every relationship leaves a mark, and sometimes even the briefest unions can shape who we are. As Scarlett reflects, she does so with clarity, almost as if seeing her past self from a distance. The marriage, though not enduring, played a part in her journey. It was a time of learning, growth, and, perhaps, a realization of what truly matters in life. In life, some memories fade, but others stay with us, reminding us of the paths we have walked. Their time together, though brief, was not without meaning. It was a period that contributed to who Scarlett is today. The lessons learned and the experiences shared have become part of her story, a story that she now shares with the world, offering a glimpse into a more private side of her life. We often find ourselves captivated by the charm and talent of Ryan Reynolds. He is not just an actor, but a person of great character. His presence brings a certain warmth to our screens, making him a favorite in many homes. Yet, behind the scenes, there are stories that add depth to the lives of those we admire on the screen. After their separation, Scarlett found love again with Romain Doriac, whom she married in 2014. However, their marriage came to an end in 2017. Following this, Scarlett's life took another turn when she began a relationship with Colin Jost, a well-known figure from Saturday Night Live. They eventually married, adding another chapter to Scarlett's eventful life. The intertwining of these lives makes for an intriguing tale, one that is difficult to overlook. As we reflect on Scarlett's journey, it is clear that her path has been anything but simple. With each marriage and relationship, she has grown, learned, and evolved. The same can be said for many of us as we navigate the complexities of our own lives. In the end, these stories remind us that no life is without its challenges. The people we see on screen, those who seem to have perfect lives, are also navigating the unpredictable waves of love and relationships. This understanding brings a certain humility and empathy to our view of the world. In a deeply emotional conversation on the podcast, Scarlett opened up about the joy and gratitude she feels in her current relationship. She revealed that her past relationships played a crucial role in shaping her present life with Colin. These experiences, though sometimes difficult, were necessary to prepare her for the love she now shares. Scarlett admitted that earlier in her life, she might not have been ready for a relationship like this, mainly because she had not yet learned how to set her personal boundaries or fully understand her own needs in a partner. Her previous marriages, while not without their challenges, provided her with valuable insights into her expectations and what is essential for a successful partnership. This journey of self-discovery and understanding allowed Scarlett to enter her marriage with Colin with a clearer perspective and more mature expectations, which have greatly contributed to the strength and happiness of their bond. This reflection on her past relationships not only highlights Scarlett's personal evolution, but also serves as a reminder of how our experiences, both good and bad, shape our approach to love and relationships. It's a powerful reminder that the path to true love is often paved with lessons learned from our past. Each experience, no matter how painful, plays a part in preparing us for the happiness we seek. As we navigate our own relationships, we might ask ourselves, are we learning from our past? Are we growing in a way that prepares us for the love we desire? Scarlett's story shows that even in moments of heartache, there is a possibility for growth and the chance to find true happiness. Scarlett's story encourages us to look at our own lives with the same introspection and to trust that each step we take is leading us toward the love we are meant to find. In thinking about our own lives, we might consider, what have we learned from our past relationships? How have those experiences shaped who we are today? Scarlett's reflections remind us that it is never too late to grow, learn, and find the love we deserve. The yearning for a companion, for someone who truly understands and cares, was more than just a temporary wish, it was essential. Maintaining a relationship over a long period demands an understanding of what traits in a partner are non-negotiable. These traits form the cornerstone of a durable connection. Conflicts are inevitable and life's demands will diverge. But recognizing the fundamental qualities needed in a partner shifts the perspective on relationships profoundly. This realization marks a pivotal change in understanding how relationships are viewed and sustained. It's easy to talk about what we want in a partner, but putting it into practice is much harder. Still, identifying and prioritizing these core qualities are key to any enduring relationship. They are the compass that guides us toward a strong connection, helping us build something that can withstand the trials of time. When we know what truly matters, we can ensure those qualities are present in the person we choose to share our life with. This realization has been like a beacon, lighting the path to more meaningful interactions and a deeper bond with my partner. Every step we take together feels more purposeful, more aligned with a future built on mutual respect and understanding. Yet, it's not always easy to hold on to these insights, especially when emotions run high. The journey to finding and nurturing these qualities in a partner can be challenging, sometimes even painful. But each struggle serves as a reminder of what we're striving for, a relationship built on a foundation that won't crumble. Remember, what we seek in a partner shapes the future we build together. Are we focusing on the right traits? Are we holding on to the qualities that truly matter? In every relationship, there are moments of doubt, times when the path seems uncertain. But these moments also offer an opportunity to reflect, to reassess what we need and what we can give. It's in these quiet moments of reflection that we find clarity, and with it, the strength to move forward. So, as we journey through the complexities of love and partnership, we must ask ourselves, are we choosing to build our relationships on a solid foundation? Are we prioritizing the qualities that will stand the test of time, choices that align with our deepest values and desires, ensuring that the relationships we cultivate are not just fleeting connections, but enduring bonds that enrich our lives and the lives of those we love? When you find yourself close to something or someone, it's easy to be drawn in by their charm, passion, or a captivating presence. These qualities, in their many forms, are undeniably attractive. However, it's equally important, though often overlooked, to examine the deeper qualities that are crucial for your well-being. Though this might not seem appealing at first, it is a vital task. Colin and his partner encountered a significant moment that marked a turning point in their lives. During a period of deep reflection, Colin's partner reached a pivotal realization about the importance of self-appreciation and the recognition of essential qualities within oneself. This moment of insight allowed for a broader understanding and acceptance of what truly mattered in life. This subtle yet profound realization was crucial in reinforcing the bond between Colin and his partner. As they both began to value these newfound perspectives, their relationship found a stronger footing. The journey of self-discovery and mutual appreciation not only enhanced their connection, but also brought them closer, fostering a deeper sense of companionship. This phase of their lives, marked by introspection and acceptance, became a cornerstone that supported and enriched their shared experiences. Sometimes, it's the quiet realizations that hold the most power. In our case, this subtle awareness became the foundation upon which we built our connection. The dance of life. The true challenge is not merely to recognize the deeper qualities in others, but to value them profoundly enough to allow them to influence decisions and actions. The surface allure often distracts, its shimmering promise momentarily blinding. However, it is the more profound, enduring traits that truly sustain. This was a lesson learned during the shared journey of two individuals, a lesson that profoundly shaped the trajectory of their relationship. The realization that the essence of a person lies beneath the surface was a guiding principle that they both came to appreciate deeply, a revelation that bonded them beyond the initial, superficial spark. In the quiet moments of reflection, we often find the strength to choose what truly matters. This choice, though difficult, is what leads to genuine happiness and fulfillment. Was the intense competition between Scarlett Johansson and Ryan Reynolds the reason their marriage fell apart? Since their separation, both actors have openly shared their thoughts, leaving many to wonder what led to the end of their once promising union. In 2020, Scarlett Johansson found love again and married Colin Jost, a comedian known for his work on Saturday Night Live. Ryan Reynolds, on the other hand, has built a family with actress Blake Lively, and together they have 4 children. But before these happy new chapters in their lives, Johansson and Reynolds were husband and wife, sharing 2 years together. Although they have both moved on, the question remains: what caused the breakdown of their marriage? The beginning of their love story was marked by a quiet and intimate ceremony in 2008. They chose a secluded retreat in Vancouver for their wedding, far from the prying eyes of the public. This moment appeared to be the perfect progression in their relationship, a celebration of the deep love they shared. Johansson would later share her thoughts on the event, revealing that marriage had not been part of her initial life plan. It had occurred spontaneously, feeling right in the moment, and seeming like a celebration of their connection. At that time, the future appeared bright for the couple, filled with promises and shared dreams. Scarlett Johansson's first experience of marriage was a journey that began when she was just 23 years old. At such a young age, her understanding of lifelong commitment was not entirely clear. Looking back, she recognized that her youthful perspective might have painted an overly idealized picture of marriage. She admitted to having not fully grasped the depth and complexities of what being married meant, reflecting a common challenge many face when entering such significant life commitments at a young age. This lack of understanding, combined with the pressures of their growing careers, may have played a significant role in their decision to part ways. As the years passed, both Johansson and Reynolds became more aware of what they wanted from life and their relationships. Perhaps if they had met later in life, when they were more mature and grounded, their story might have unfolded differently. But time has a way of revealing the truth. Despite their love for each other, it seems that the timing was simply not right. Their careers were on the rise, pulling them in different directions, and the demands of fame added strain to their relationship. The story of Scarlett Johansson and Ryan Reynolds is a reminder that even the brightest stars in Hollywood face struggles in their personal lives. Their marriage, once filled with hope and promise, could not withstand the pressures that came with their demanding careers and personal growth. However, both have found happiness again, showing that even after heartbreak, there is hope for a new beginning. This realization is both heartbreaking and enlightening, as it shows the complexity of human relationships. Reflecting on their past, both Johansson and Reynolds have grown and learned valuable lessons from their first marriage. They have each found new partners who complement their lives and share their values. It is a testament to their resilience that they were able to move forward and find happiness again, even after such a public and painful breakup. As we ponder the what-ifs, we must remember that every experience, whether joyful or painful, shapes us into who we are meant to be. Johansson and Reynolds are now living examples of how life's challenges can lead to new and beautiful beginnings. Ryan Reynolds and Scarlett Johansson ended their marriage in 2010. When they announced their separation, they chose to share their decision publicly through People magazine. Their statement was filled with careful words, saying, "After much thoughtful discussion, we have chosen to dissolve our marriage. Our relationship began with affection, and it is with affection and kindness that we part ways. While we do not expect privacy, we do appreciate it." These words were intended to convey peace, but beneath them lay a story of growing distance and unmet expectations. Shortly after their separation, an insider close to Reynolds offered insight into the couple's troubles. According to this source, they are both determined and strong-minded. There was a noticeable coolness between them, which was concerning. This coolness may have been more than just a fleeting issue. It suggested a deeper problem in their marriage, one that perhaps had been growing unnoticed for some time. The insider went on to describe the challenges within the relationship. Reynolds, it seemed, had a particular way of doing things and expected his partner to follow. He tends to be domineering and likes things done his way. He has a more conventional mindset, while she values her independence. This difference in how they approached life became a significant obstacle. Johansson, who treasured her independence, found it difficult to meet Reynolds's expectations. He often expected her to be available on his terms, which led to frustration over what felt like unequal expectations in the marriage. As the marriage came to an end, Johansson shared her reflections with Cosmopolitan. She acknowledged her lack of understanding about the emotional ups and downs of the relationship. Her readiness to invest the needed effort was not there at the time. Both partners were deeply involved in their careers, which left little time for them to be together. This distance added to the challenges they faced. Johansson's candid words revealed a relationship that struggled under the weight of personal differences and professional demands. It is often said that love requires both time and commitment, and perhaps the lack of these was the true root of their struggles. Their busy lives, filled with the pressures of fame and career, left little room for the nurturing that a marriage needs. In the end, the love that once brought them together was not enough to keep them from drifting apart. As we reflect on their story, it serves as a reminder that even the strongest of relationships can falter when partners are not aligned in their expectations and values. The story of Reynolds and Johansson is one of two people who, despite their best efforts, could not overcome the challenges that life threw at them. In an interview with Cosmopolitan, she hinted at another possible reason for their breakup. She spoke about the challenges of dating someone in the same profession. She mentioned how it can be difficult to manage time when both people are following similar career paths. This struggle becomes even harder when one person is more successful. In such situations, competition can emerge, creating additional tension. Following his separation, Reynolds disclosed that the idea of remarriage initially held no appeal for him. In an interview with Details magazine, He mused on the fluid nature of personal perspectives. He acknowledged that every crisis carries its own lessons, compelling a person to reassess their life's direction. Reynolds admitted a significant transformation in himself, stating that he was no longer the man he had been just 6 months prior. This introspection highlighted a poignant truth. The conclusion of one chapter in life, while distressing, often paves the way for individual development and newfound understanding. Eventually, Reynolds changed his mind about marriage and married Blake Lively, his co-star from Green Lantern, in 2012. It seems that both Reynolds and Johansson have moved on and grown since their divorce, as they both remarried fellow actors. This shows how even after heartache, there is hope for new beginnings and happiness. The separation also taught Reynolds valuable lessons. He talked about how the experience helped him understand divorce better, particularly in terms of co-parenting. He even drew parallels to his own parents' divorce, suggesting that his own experience might help others facing similar challenges. Scarlett Johansson found a deep connection with her role in the 2019 Marriage Story due to her personal experiences with divorce. Having witnessed her parents' separation, she was familiar with the complex emotions involved in such a situation. In a conversation with Vanity Fair, Johansson expressed how the role resonated with her, noting that the nuanced emotions of someone undergoing a divorce were feelings she had experienced firsthand. Her ability to relate so personally to the character brought a profound depth to her performance, enriching her portrayal with authenticity and emotional resonance. Both Reynolds and Johansson entered their marriage with no prior experience as spouses, making the breakup all the more significant. Before marrying Johansson, Reynolds had been engaged to Canadian singer Alanis Morissette from 2005 to early 2007. After her marriage to Reynolds ended, Johansson married Romain Doriac in 2014, but they separated in 2017. Their stories show that life can take unexpected turns, but each turn offers a chance to learn and grow.